Welcome, my name's Travis and it's a pleasure to be with you today. Filming in a different aspect, trying out something different, looking for ways to improve the quality of my presentation. Anyway, for those of you that are joining me for the first time, pleasure to be with you. For those of you coming back, again, it's nice to see you. Today's practice will be about the balancing pose Eagle Garudasana, and we'll move through some core work and then we'll get started into some salutations and a little bit of an exploration of Eagle. Always feel free to have a block nearby. It's always handy. It's good to have in your practice. But with that in mind, welcome and namaste. We'll recline down on our backs with the soles of the feet touching and the left hand on the heart, right hand on the tummy. And take a moment to exhale out the mouth. If it feels cool with you, maybe close down your eyes. And see if you can focus the breath into 3 chambers of the torso. Let the inhale lift the right hand all the way down at the belly button. And then lift in through the chest and finally to the heart space and the left hand. And then as you drain the breath out of the body, lower from the right hand through the chest and all the way to the heart and the collarbones. Inhale, fill up all the way down the bottom there at the right hand. And exhale from the bottom all the way to the top. Let's do 2 more on our own. As you blink, open your eyes, take your hands out wide and draw the knees into center and then hug them in towards your chest and roll around the back in circular shapes and then reverse those directions and then maybe up and down the spine as well. Take the right leg over the left. Eagle, wrap the leg around the opposite. Squeeze the inner thighs. Flex the feet and the toes. Reach the right hand up to the ceiling and cross the left elbow over the right. Hover the body as you wrap up your forearms. On an exhale breath, contract and hug in, and then inhale, expand. Fingertips overhead, toe tips at the bottom of your mat. Exhale, draw in, hug in, squeeze. Inhale, expand. 5 more. Last 2. Last 1. And squeeze it all in. Well done. Unravel the arms first and then figure 4 the legs. So let the right ankle slide onto the left thigh. And then cactus your arms, spread the fingers wide, face the palms to the ceiling. And hold there. Let everything reset. Ground yourself. And then lift the upper body, reach your hands through for the left shin or left thigh and draw it in nice and close. Give yourself a big squeeze, figure 4 stretch here. Your body, your stretch, so feel free to engage as much as you wish here into the sensation in your right thigh and hip and buttock. From this position, let the legs go, but maintain the shape you created and tip it all over to the left. So let the right leg slowly lower to the left and maybe look in the opposite direction if that's cool with your neck. Then come back through your center. Uncross the legs and give yourself a little flail out before we head through to the other side. So lower the feet, cross the left leg over the right, wrap it under the right, Bring the thighs together, squeeze the legs, left arm up to the ceiling, right elbow over top. Bind up the forearms, hover the body, hug and contract, squeeze, and then inhale, expand and open up. There's the 5 more. Squeeze, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Squeeze it in, hug it in, hold, uncross, unravel the arms, but let the legs slide open so the left ankle stays on the right. Pause there, let everything reset, and then we'll take that twist over to the right. So left foot lowers, you might look in the opposite direction. I think we might have forgotten our figure 4 stretch, but that's okay. We'll head back and we'll find it there, so give us a moment. Coming back through here to centre, lift the upper body and we'll reach for the right shin or thigh. All my classes are filmed live, so they're warts and all. If I make a mistake, it's an interesting inquiry into how that reaction occurs in my body and my practice, and yeah, it's very interesting self-inquiry. Hold in here for another moment. And so then we'll just let all that unravel and we'll take our hands up to the ceiling and the legs and we'll flail around a little and we'll take a little bridge pose here. So tickle for the heels or draw them in as close to your buttocks as possible. Scoop up, lift up, reach up, and let's take a stagnant bridge today. So we'll hold this one, and if for those of you that like to walk their arms under the body, squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting a little higher, pressing through the inner heel and the big toe of the foot. Holding 3, 2, and 1. Roll down the spine, draw the knees in, rock and roll. 1, maybe hold a Navasana on the process, rock and roll. 2, and last one, rock and roll. Cross the shins in midair. Plant the hands, roll over the pinky toe edges of your feet, step back and then drop the knees and find the cow cat. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, toenails ground. Inhale, look up, open throat, tilt tailbone up, and then exhale, reverse all that, dome the back, press away from the earth, chin to chest, look at belly button. Inhale, forward and through. Open the heart forward, collarbones wide, hug the arm bones into their sockets. Exhale, dome the back, press away, ground the shins and toenails and tops of feet. 2 more. Sexy cat. A few little knots and knocks and rolls and squeaks this morning with this practice. So I always love sexy cat. I think it's a great way to move into your body intuitively. Trust. And then meet me back in your stable tabletop position. Fingers wide, knuckles grounded. Lift the thumbs first, then lift the palms, come forward onto 4 fingers of each hands, hinged at your first row of knuckles. Lift and lower the palms for 5, for 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Palms down, thumbs down, rock and sway from left to right across your upper back. Down dog, place your hands, one hand print down your mat, tuck your toes, send your hips back to heels, then lift the hips to sky, belly button in as you walk out the legs, but not rock and roll the head here a little. Feel into that row of knuckles, ground them here, spread the fingers nice and wide. Recruit your shoulders so you're nice and stable in that joint, and then lengthen along the side waist with engagement through the belly button, so you're active in the core muscles. And then take a moment just to drop into some stillness. So we're working from the ground up, chin to chest a little as we look back at our big toes. And there's an option here in these early stages of the practice to have high heels and bent knees and lifting the buttocks a little higher through that process. If the heels want to soften towards the earth, lifting along the backs of your legs, that can feel fine too. Tiptoe forward to the top of your mat, take your time. Meet you in a ragdoll. Feet are hip width, catch the elbows, nod the head, bounce and sway a little. If you're like me, you always catch your elbows in the same way, so let them all go and then cross in the opposite direction and just see how different that can feel. Arms dangle now, chin to chest, really drape off the hips, pressing your front of the thighs to the wall behind you, seeing if you elongate your legs a little more. And take a moment now to super slowly roll up to a standing position. Arms stay dangling, chin stays close to chest. If you've closed your eyes, why don't you keep them closed? Upon arrival, roll the shoulders up to ears, widen collarbones, extend the arms beside the body, palms face thighs, thumbs point forward. Spread the toes, ground the four corners of the feet, engage the muscles of your thighs, neutral pelvis, belly button in, ribs contained, crown of head lifted. Stand tall, stand strong, stand proud. 3. We've sealed our lips now, breathing through our nose. And if you're not quite at the top of your mat, step forward, big toes touch, hands at heart, chin to chest, and connect now with Ujjayi Pranayama if it's in your practice. Oceanic rhythmic breath solely through the nostrils with a little whispery sound at the back of your throat. Creates the focus, the awareness, and the attention to that incredible breath that sustains us, nourishes us, is our life force. Inhale, upward salute, look up, lift up, rise up. Have a lovely flow, everybody. Fold to the earth. Exhale, breath, half lift. Inhale. Exhale, step back to high plank and hold the plank here, nice and long and strong. Same engagement and awareness as our Tadasana, the mountain pose. Our fingers are wide. We're pressing away from the earth. Body is long, from the heels to the crown. You could shift all the way under the big toes here. You're that strong. The muscles of your legs are doing the work. We're going to stay 3 and 2 and 1. Tricep push-ups. Lower the knees, cross the ankles, draw the heels to the butt. Lengthen forward. Inhale, lower halfway down. Exhale. Press up for 5. Lower for 5. Press up for 4 and lower for 4. Body breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Press up and hold. Uncross the legs. Lower the tops of the feet down. Chest and chin lowers. Cobra, but striking cobra. Take hands out wide. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale back to earth through tabletop and tuck toes, hips to sky, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, inhale. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step right foot to right thumb. Lower left knee down, untuck the left toes. Inhale, look up, reach up, rise up, palms touch. Exhale, hands on inside of front foot. Rotating to the right, right hand to right thigh, lunging a little further forward. Looking to the right. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Frame the front foot for our half split. So take your back knee down the mat. Lengthen the front leg forward. Proud chest. Maybe there's a little slide of the front leg forward. Curl the toes towards your face. For 3. If you want to try a little chin to knee dip, there's not too far. Last couple of moments. Now challenge yourself to smoothly come forward. So return the front foot onto the mat. Come forward, but maybe lift that back leg up and step forward, fold. Both feet at the top of the mat, chin to chest. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift. Right foot steps back, left foot steps back, high plank, knees, chest and chin. Exhale, breath. Slither forward to cobra. Inhale. Pressing back, tabletop, down dog. Exhale, breath. Let's do all that on the left side. So left leg lift, inhale. And then it's heel to butt, knee to nose, step forward, lower the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Salute the sun, look up, rise up. Lower the hands inside the front foot, rotating to the left, left hand to left thigh. Really nice. Come back to center. Frame the front foot. Take your back knee down the mat. Let the front leg slide out in front of you and maybe let it slide forward and away from you. Curling the toes towards your face and staying here for a few moments. Maybe a little chin dip. And then maneuver onto your front foot. And a lovely big step forward and both feet at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Let's take a big fold. Exhale, breath. Up to the sky, inhale. And then through heart center, return to the earth. Exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Left foot steps back, right foot steps back. Choice here for high to low plank, up dog and down dog. Or knees, chest, chin into your cobra. So high plank, lower halfway down, low plank, tops of the feet on the mat. Heart comes forward, lift up, rise up. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop forward. Exhale, breath, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Up to the sky. And back to the earth. Halfway lift. Plant the hands. Hop back, high plank, low plank, up dog, and downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, hop forward, and chair pose. Sit down into our seat, lightning bolt the body. Transfer some weight back into the heels, draw the tailbone down towards them, knit the ribs in, reach to the sky. Hold 3, 2, and 1, fold on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands, step or hop back. High plank to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Right leg lift, inhale. Hold there. Square shoulders, square your hips. Drive the heel back. Bend the knee, right heel to butt, knee to nose, tiger curl. Inhale, lift the leg. Bend the knee, heel to butt, knee to right elbow. Inhale, lift. Heel to butt, knee to nose, and then through to your left elbow and fallen start. Shoot it through to the left. Left hand lifts, look up, reach to the sky. Lower the left hand. Right foot up to sky, inhale. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step through to right thumb. Widen your stance, lean forward but reach back, arrow. Look down at your front foot, ground the heel and step up into a balance, aeroplane. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lengthen the back leg behind you. Shift the knee forward, single leg Tadasana, stand tall. Heart center the hands and then cross the left ankle over the right thigh and sit deep into a figure 4 standard position, holding 3. Curl the left toes towards their shin, 1. Stand up, single leg Tadasana, and then gracefully step back to Skandasana into your left knee, so all the way into the back knee. Come forward into your front foot, open twist, lower the left hand, right hand to sky, rolling around onto your pinky toe edges, looking back and reaching back. Frame your front foot, step high plank, low plank, exhale, inhale up, and roll over the toes, exhale, breath, downward facing dog. Let's do that left side, inhale, lift, and bend the knee, heel to butt, knee to nose, bring it forward, tiger curl. Inhale, lift, heel to butt, knee to left elbow, bring it out wide and proud. Inhale, lift. Heel to butt, knee to nose, and then shoot it around to the right, sweeping it through, lifting up, reaching up. Lower right hand, scoop left leg in and up to sky. Heel to butt, knee to nose, step through. Widen stance, high on the ball of the back foot, arrow. Reach back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Look down at front foot, firm into front heel, and press the big toe and inner pinky toe into the mat. Come up to aeroplane. Shift the knee forward, single leg Tadasana, stand super tall, cross the ankle over the left thigh, hands at heart, sit down into the seat. And then we're going to stand tall again, lift up, rise up, and then super smooth, stepping back into Skandasana, bending into right knee, rotating all the way forward, twisting open, left hand sky, pinky toe edges, look back and reach back. Frame your front foot, high plank, step back. Low plank, exhale. Inhale, up. Roll over the toes, exhale, down dog. Well done. 2 breaths. Maybe from this down dog is a little moment just to tune in, check in. How does it feel? Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward and hop forward. Chair, inhale, sit down into that seat. Lightning bolt the body. Hold for 3. And 2. And fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Off for your Vinyasa. Lovely work. Right leg lift. Inhale. This time yawn the hip open and flip the dog. Landing super soft, super smooth. Reach forward with the right hand. Right hand lowers, right leg side. Inhale. Straight through the left elbow. Reach with the left hand for the pinky toe edge of the foot. Sweep the foot through. Into the chest, left hand sky. Lift the leg to, lift the right leg to sky and heel to butt, knee to nose. Step through. Arrow. Aeroplane. Single leg Tadasana. And now hold. Cactus your arms for stability and wrap the left. Over the right, eagle wrap. Hands on the hips. Square the hips forward. Left arm forward. Right elbow over top. Bind up and lift up. Press the forearms forward. Squeeze the inner thighs. Ground the standing heel. And turn the abdominals on. Last one. Unravel. Uncross, lift up, single leg Tadasana. Twist to the left hand back, right hand to left knee. Stand up, single leg Tadasana, and then Skandasana into the back knee. Forward into the front foot. Left hand plants, right hand lifts, and we're going to rotate into Cleopatra. Turn these into our hip dips. So slide the right foot down your mat, point it directly away from you, lift up, reach up, inhale, dip and lower, exhale. Right hand plants, right foot rotates to the front of the mat, left leg lifts, standing splits position, walk the hands in a little closer, round the palms, 3 heel lifts, maybe 1 heel to butt. So left leg sky, right heel to butt, and then step through for your Vinyasa. Good job. Here we go. Final round. Left leg sky, inhale. Yawn the hip open and smoothly do you land in your flip dog. Left hand reaches overhead. Left hand lowers, left leg to sky, inhale. Through to right elbow, right hand reaches for pinky toe edge of the foot. Drive the heel through to the right. Knee to chest, right hand lowers, heel to sky. Then heel to butt, knee to nose, step through. Lean forward, reach back, arrow. Press up, lift up, aeroplane. Shift the knee forward, single leg Tadasana, stand tall. Cactus the arms for the stability so that as the right ankle crosses left thigh, you start to wrap it around. And then in the process, square the hips, right arm out in front of you, left arm over top, bind up, and then lift up. Unravel and single leg Tadasana, twisting to the right, hand back, left hand to right knee. And stand tall. Smoothly transition to your Skandasana, back and forward into front foot, right hand plants, left hand sky, rotating to pinky toe edges, sliding the left foot down your mat, halfway. Lift up, inhale, dip, exhale. 2 more. And the final one. Left hand lowers, left foot rotates, right leg to sky. Walk the hands in for splits where you can hold, or a couple of heel lifts into what maybe turns into right leg sky, left heel to butt, and then step through. And I'll see you after your Vinyasa in downward facing dog. Hips to sky, chest to thighs. Take a moment, take a breath. Lift the right leg, inhale. Right knee to right wrist for half pigeon. Lower the right shin down. As you peek over left shoulder, slide the left leg down the mat behind you. Square the chest to the front of the room. Walk the hands out a long way. So come onto the finger pads out in front of you. We're going to keep this quite active through this final moments of this class. So walk the hands back, but this time I want you to plant the right hand in front of your right knee, palm down, and then left hand secures the right foot in place. So you really press down with the left hand. Behind you, you tuck your left toes, hover your left knee off the mat, so the leg is long now. And with the secured right foot with your left hand, you lift the right knee to your right armpit, hover, hold, and then lower the knee down, but just hover it off the mat. For 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee and the shin. Untuck the toes behind you and start to walk your hands out in front of you. You might like to grab your block, lower your forehead down on it as we pause and slow it all down. You maybe let go of any restrictive breath now and let it just be a little more natural, easeful. Could even be out the mouth. Lift your chest, remove any props that you might have used, and sit upright with the hands out in front of you. Lower down onto the right hip, reach your left hand back, sweep the left foot forward, and find a seated tree position with the right foot inside your upper left thigh. Square the chest to the big toe, reach up to the sky, and then roll down the left leg. Rock star from here. Right hand up, look at it, lift overhead, plant it behind you, lift the pelvis, come onto your right shin, left leg is long, belly button to sky, left arm reaches back, maybe tilt the head back, open the throat and Sit down on your buttocks, cross the legs in front of you, plant the hands out there in front, and roll over pinky toe edges, step back to down dog. Let's do that on the other side. So left leg to sky, inhale, and left knee, left elbow, left wrist, I beg your pardon, lower down the shin. And then as you look back over your right shoulder, you've got the back leg nice and long behind you, where you can walk your hands out on a diagonal. You're high on the finger pads. And we're going to maintain that very active stretch. So left hand comes in, it's quite close to your left knee. Right hand's the securer. It presses down into the arch of the left foot. Look behind you, tuck the toes, elongate the leg by hovering the knees, and then draw the left knee into your left armpit, and then lower it and hover. Lift and lower for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee and the shin. Take your props, untuck the back toes, and roll down. And then as you start to lift the chest, slide your props out of the way. Proud chest as you look forward. Sit down onto the left hip, right hand back to help right leg swing forward into our seated tree position. Left foot in our upper right thigh. Square the chest to the toe of the right foot. Reach up and then roll down. And the rock star. With the left hand, lift it up, watch it rise overhead, plant it behind you, come down onto the left shin, lift the belly button to sky, right hand back, open the throat. Sitting back down on our buttocks, both hands out behind us, step the feet to the width or wider than your mat, and windscreen wiper the knees from side to side. Slide the legs out in front of you, reach up, rise up, and then roll down. Maybe reach for the toes if you're looking for an active stretch. You take these fingers around the big toe, heart guiding you forward. If something more passive is in your practice there, maybe forearms on the mat. So yogi's choice. And then as you lift your chest, reach the hands forward, and with control from the core, we're going to roll down onto our backs. And I'll encourage you to fidget, move around a little, find yourself in a comfortable position where you're going to be able to hold this. As you take your arms out wide, close down your eyes, adjust the tilt of your head, maybe draw the chin more towards your chest, lengthening along the back of your neck. And settling in. And start to reawaken your body. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Roll the wrists and roll the ankles. Wake yourself up again, second time today, by extending the arms overhead, lengthening everything out. Rolling into a fetal position on your favorite side. Round the back, chin to chest, draw the knees in. Smile at yourself. Well done today, and thank your incredible, wonderful body. Pressing your way up into your version of a comfortable seat. Cross legs, hands at heart. Close down the eyes again, chin to chest. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Greet this radiant, incredible, and wonderful version of yourself and the remainder of your day with the Hindi word Namaste. Thanks for watching. Please share the video, like and subscribe, and follow me on the socials. And I'll catch you again real soon. Bye for now.